So I'm about to enjoy my first meal in Lido, Funchal at Terrace d'Ajuda, and this parrot here is Caramel. And your name is, sir? Marco, pleased to meet you, Marco. He's our host for this evening. And this parrot is Joanna. I remember coming past here 6 years ago and I said, I will be back.
I'll be back.
And it's taken this long to come back. So thank you, Marco.
Thank you.
So we're going to try some food here. They do a great deal, as you can see, a tourist menu there. You have your starters and the main course. And some dessert, only $20.50. So this is a first for me. I'm going to try calamari, which is squid, and it's been battered. So have a look at this. And I said that as soon as I come across a restaurant selling it, I was going to try it. So I'll just squeeze some lemon on it. It's looking good. It's a bit of some kind of sauce there. And here we go. A bit hot. Did not expect that to be squid, but goes down easy. You've got a fishy taste to it. And it's quite delicious. I'm looking forward to finishing this. So now it's time for the main course. I've chosen chicken espetada, which is basically chicken on skewers and cooked on a barbecue. I've referred to it in the previous vlog. Actually, I better just show you what it looks like. Oh, garlic butter dripping on it. Now he's cutting it off for me. And it's served with salad. And what's the name of this one?
This mais polenta.
In Portuguese?
Milho frito.
Milho frito. I forgot the name. And a few fries there. So that's how you can have it. You can also have it with bola de cacao. But this is how I'm having it today. So let's try this. That's it there. Lovely chicken at first glance. That is divine. And there's some kind of sauce with it too. Don't know whether it tastes of plums or not. And some fries with it as well. Right, you can leave me in peace now. It's come right up to me, just behind my chair whilst I'm dining. And Lottie has Johanna's attention. Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed my Madeira 2023 vlog series so far. I'm here in Lido in Funchal, one of my favourite spots on the island just for chilling and watching the world go by. And there's loads of cool restaurants and cafes here to contend with and that. So I've decided to go on the walk from here to Calamari de Lobos, the fishing village made famous by Winston Churchill and his painting back in the day, and this will be a first for me. So come along for this trip and I'll show you the sights and sounds en route. So at least 5 minutes into your walk, you will come across this. So make sure you take a left to go down to the ramp, and it's by the Complexo Balnear da Ponta Gorda. There's a pool down below, so you know you're in the right spot if you see that, and the playground just there in front of us. And there's the obligatory view looking back, and you can see that rock out in the ocean. Ilho do Gogolho. Right, we shall continue up this ramp. The sooner we get there, the sooner I can show you Calamari de Lobos in all its glory. And it's a place I visited last year, if you remember those vlogs. They have the right sign for it, the Coastal Promenade. And we're going this way. And we'll check out that statue there. I think it could be the discoverer of Madeira, yes, João González Zarco. So he was a gentleman who discovered Madeira back in the day. So the path continues this way. We're going to go down to the beach. And in the distance there, you can see Formosa Beach with the pebbles on it. And this is a cool bathing area down below. I could be tempted to utilize it later on in my trip. So go down these steps. And those houses there, they remind me of mainland Portugal, the ones I saw in Algarve with the colours, the blue and the white. So as you're at the bottom of the steps, you'll come across this. It's a tunnel which will lead you right to Formosa Beach, and just be careful of the closing times there because you don't want to be trapped. And in we go. And it is lit up on either side, so the camera is actually brightened up the screen because it's dark. I'm still wearing my shades. So we'll just quickly run through this. I'll speed up the footage so I don't bore you too much. And there's a couple of rock windows at the side. You can look down at the sea, but I don't recommend jumping in. So we continue into the tunnel. And as the old adage goes, let there be light. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And that is it, Formosa Beach. I'm seeing it for the first time with my own eyes whilst I'm not on a ship or a boat. Wow. It is a pebble beach, of course, but when the tide is really low, it reveals black sand. And as you can see behind me, that's the tunnel from whence I came. And that's looking back to the bathing complex. So just to give you an idea of how long the tunnel was. So we went from there to there. So I shall just set foot on Formosa Beach just to say that I've been here. And if I get a chance, I'll come back another time and maybe have a dip in it. But I'll just show you what to expect, a bit more upfront and personal. And way in the distance there, that's our target, Calamari de Lobos. So I'm not too sure on this bit. It looks like we might have to go onto the beach to continue the walk. But try as we might, we shall do it for as long as possible. And looking down, here's a peep of some of the black sand which I mentioned earlier. So it looks as if we have to continue along Formosa Beach until we see the path up ahead where it resumes. More black sand below there. So we persevered onto the pebble beach there for about 5 minutes because we had no choice. The road just by that bar before we stepped onto the beach was blocked off. There was construction going on, so I didn't mind it anyway. So we just go up this ramp here, and this is where the path continues, and there's quite a few beach bars, cafes and restaurants along this stretch of Formosa Beach. From the looks of things on my left, there has been more black sand revealed. So I didn't realise that this would be partly black sand, well, this much anyway, on my visit here. And this would normally be the easy way up with those steps, but unfortunately they're blocked off. But there are some other steps over there to contend with. Joanna's come over. Joanna's come over to me. So it's not a moment's peace for me to eat my food. She's sat just behind my chair. Sticking her tongue out at me. And as you can see there, that's the tunnel whence I came. And